Well, another busy day at the Outpost Cafe. Public holiday Monday. There's been a heaps of bikes coming and going. Okay, so let's leave the Outpost Cafe behind. And we will head to the Flying Bean Cafe on Beechmont Road. Alright, this is the start of Beechmont Road. GPS is telling me to turn right, so I will. Beechmont Road. This takes us right past the Land Warfare Centre, the Army's Land Warfare Centre. At least that's what it used to be called when I was there. This used to be the main entrance on the left. Looks like it's all been well and truly locked up for a long time. And on the left through the trees, whether you can see it or not, that building there, it's where I worked for 2 years as an instructor on the Land Warfare Centre Junior Staff Wing back in 1988-89. Just down the bottom of this small hill here, just where these cars are passing each other, yep, you can smell it. It smells just like marijuana, but it's some natural plant that grows there. That smell's been there for years and years. Alright, Kumara River, Sharp Bridge. This is new. Probably only been open about the last 2 years. Prior to that, you'd go right down and cross over almost at the waterline. Every time it rained or flooded, the road was shut. So the last time I was here, which is probably a good 4 months ago, just where that car is now was a portable red light on a trailer, and you had to wait till it turned green because all this road here was under construction. Yes, they've widened it, improved the surface. Yes, looks like they've done a good job. Last time I was here they hadn't started on this piece that we're on now. Yeah, it's definitely widened it. Certainly improved the surface. Good morning, good morning. This will take us down to the second new bridge that was built probably 2 years ago. Botan Creek and Botan Creek Bridge. That's an interesting name. Again, the old road was over there on the left. It went down right to the waterline like the previous new bridge. This is the old road. See how narrow it is compared to what they've already done. Still a pretty ride though. I really like it, riding this route from Canungra, the Outpost Cafe, to the Flying Bean. Right, this section of road we're on now was probably completely replaced a fair while ago now. 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Yeah, a long time ago now. Still in relatively good condition though. I know Canungra, the Land Warfare Centre, I think it was 1942 that they first started using it as a training centre. And they used to train soldiers for jungle warfare in New Guinea. Here. You know, I know once when I was working there, I'd moved over to the headquarters from the Junior Staff Wing, and I was Staff Officer Grade 2, SO2 Personnel and Logistics, sitting in my office one day, and a corporal came and knocked on the door and he said, "Excuse me sir, I've got a gentleman here who'd like to speak to you." So this man came in I guess he would have been, well, this would have been about 1990, so 50, he would have been into his 70s, if not 80s. And he told me, he said I was the in one of the first group of trucks to arrive at the Land Warfare Centre as it was. Well, there was nothing there. He said we got out of our trucks, we pitched our tents, and he said I was in the very first group that came there and started jungle training. Yes, so he was the very first group of people that did training prior to shipping off to Papua New Guinea and to fight the Japanese in World War II. So he was asked could he have a look around. So I remember I took him upstairs, introduced him to the Commandant. At that time it was Colonel Mike Keating, later became Major General Mike Keating. And and then let him have a tour of the Land Warfare Centre. Very interesting. And it's a long straight stretch here, about a bit over a kilometre. And you have to be very careful because our friends, the boys in blue, quite often park on the left. And this little road that turns to the left, they park just there. And Farm Grove Road, and they will get the LiDAR out. Whoa! And if you're coming down that little hill along there and you're speeding like he is, you're gone. What a magnificent view. If I look out, can't see it, won't be picked up on the camera, but if I look over to the left, in the far distance I can see Mount Warning, which is the core of an extinct super volcano going back 25 million years, I think, approximately. And this whole of this Mount Tambourine is all part of the remnants of that extinct volcano. It's called the Scenic Rim, and it is all the soil's all red. As my late father-in-law used to say, in Queensland the only thing that doesn't grow is what you don't put in the ground. Put it in the ground, throw a bit of water on it, it'll grow. And he was right. Came along this little corner here 4 or 5 years ago probably. It was kangaroo right in the middle of the road here, a little wallaby it was. And I hit the brakes, lucky I wasn't going fast, so I had no danger of crashing. And he hopped all the way down to about here and then disappeared off to the right. Yeah. A beautiful ride. I'm surprised there's so many vehicles on it. I've got two in front of me, I've got one car and one bike that I can see behind me. More often than not when you ride along this road it's no car on it at all, no vehicles at all. But I guess everybody's out enjoying the day. When I first started riding on this road, there were no, or very, very few houses. Now over to the left, there's made a whole estate, subdivided land, and there's houses in there. Looks like they're on large blocks, maybe not acreage blocks, but a quarter of an acre, which is 1,000 square metres, which is a good sized block. And off to the left with a green roof is, I guess it's Beechmont State School. Let's have a look. Oh. Well, not sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Beechmont State School. And this is the third of the new bridges. Again, opened up and finished within the last 2 years, 18 months. Yes. I'm coming up to a roundabout, and on the left you'll see a house or a church, which used to be an old church. Now it's a private residence. It was sold off from somewhere and transported to its current location. There it is there. Yeah. Yep. Beautiful. Right, we have 1.4 kilometres to go to my destination. I wonder why you're pulling over for me, or... Oh, you are, thank you very much. Nummenbar Valley down there. Morning. Good morning, good morning. I wonder if we'll have any hang gliders here on the right. Favourite place for hang gliders. And we've got some hang gliders. Alright. This is the Flying Bean Cafe. Oh, I'm surprised it's shut. Good God. Public holiday, and you'd think it'd be open, but it's not. Disappointing. Looks like guy's got a new Suzuki Katana. Never liked the original, don't like this one. Alright. Well, you can see Mount Warning there in the distance. That's the core of the volcano that I was talking about earlier. It looks like they're all packing up and going home. There's some breeze blowing, you can tell by the windsock. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the ride. This is one of my favourite rides. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you later.